Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I may have a bit of a problem. Somebody thinks that they can piss my Cheerios, and it's not me. But if there's one thing I've learned in life, is there's always gonna be somebody that thinks they can crap in your cornflakes. But I'm here to inform you that you're not allowed to piss my Cheerios or crap in my cornflakes, and certainly not allowed to be a master chef like me. Yeah, that's right. I saw your little video.
So it's come to my attention that somebody uploaded a YouTube video thinking that they know how to cook. So it's official. I'm calling you out, bro. It's time for a cook-off.
Holy cornball, get a load of this guy. I'm not scared of you or your box brownie recipes. Nothing you say could ever get under this thick ass skin. Not even a little bit.
Christian, what's the setup?
I'm playing Fortnite here, you're playing Fortnite there.
This is Christian's new house.
Alright, so this is the last time I'm seeing Christian. I'm about to go home. He's gonna leave for Arizona tonight at 1 a.m. I'm leaving at 12:59.
We'll play squads with him later, alright?
Since you want beef so bad, let's make a fucking burger. As any good cook would, let's start off with a little bit of a drink. Today we got ourselves a nice little sweet red. All right, let's get a nice little swag. Let's get into that. Let's get into that ingredient list. Did I say that right? Today we'll be making a Swiss mushroom burger. Beef, Swiss cheese, salt, pepper, butter, mushrooms, heavy whipping cream, Dijon mustard, and garlic powder. And parchment paper. So we are going to actually take some of this out. That should be good. Way too much actually probably, but it's okay. Okay, you can do this however you want. I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, so now we have our 4 pieces of parchment paper. We're gonna be putting our burgers on there. Now that we have our 2 pieces of parchment paper, you're gonna take your beef. Make sure you wash your hands. I already did. Going to take your beef. Take a section out of it. You can wear gloves if you don't like to touch meat. And then you wanna circle it up into a little ball. A little ball. Yep. A little mashing. So this is the part that I kind of struggle with, but it's okay. We're gonna place it in here. Get our other piece of paper, press it down. We're gonna really try to get that circular shape that you know and love from a typical burger. So I'm not really sure how flat I gotta get this. Oh, hi, girlfriend. Uh-oh, that is not a circle. Try again. This is not a circle, guys.
You're helpful.
How do I know so? You're really close.
I feel like this is a great shape. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
Now we're going to add our seasoning. Next, you're gonna wanna add your salt. Actually, wait, we actually probably should have turned on the oven or the stove. So we're gonna turn this down to a 4 and get our cast iron skillet cooking, just warming up, whatever you wanna say. So we'll leave that there. We're gonna go ahead and throw on our salt, nice and gentle with it. Now head over to your pepper, nice and peppery. You also have your garlic powder. Gotta make sure we don't throw on too much. I'm gonna go ahead and also use onion powder. Oh, okay, so we put a little bit too much on there, but it's okay. We can just slide it around. It's not that big of a deal for the most part. Now you're gonna take that other piece of paper you had and help flip it over so that we can get seasoning on both sides. So you just wanna repeat the steps that you just did. Some nice salt on that side, pepper, onion. Oh, and then garlic powder, a little bit crazy there too. Well, it's okay though, we can just spread it in. It's gonna be real good right there. Make sure I eat that part of it. Now, this is ready to go. I'm gonna make sure that this part over here is warmed up and ready to go. So we're gonna leave this here for now. While we do that, let's go ahead and start working on our mushrooms. Yeah, mushroom stuff. Okay, so we're gonna set our burger off to the side. Might be frowned upon, but that's okay. We're not some people. Okay, so you wanna grab your cutting board. Make sure that if you are using a knife, you are being safe about using a knife. It's very dangerous if you do not handle it carefully. So that is your warning. Let's take a sip of wine. So all we're doing is cutting the mushrooms because we can't even do everything else after that. So we'll go ahead and just open up these beautiful baby bell mushrooms. I do not know how many I will need to cut, so let's go ahead and start with 3 and cut these up. I've actually never cut mushrooms before, so. Should I go dice method?
I mean, that's up to you. You can do slices.
These are a bit thick, yeah, these are a bit thick. Let's be nice and careful here. There you go. I think this is a little bit of a better piece than what I cut on that first one. We're gonna go ahead and cut like that. And we have these here. We can go ahead and dice them up. It is going on a burger, so we would like to get them kind of small. God damn, this cutting board is fucking wobbling and shit. Brings me back to my Chipotle days. Did you see my cut board fucking sliding? God damn, this freaking shit is sliding. Reminded me to invest in a, what are those called, a gripper? No, they like hold on to the board. Boom, now we got all this cut up, so this is ready to go for later. We do have to wait till after we cut the burger because we're gonna use some of that burger seasoning to really get that flavor that we're wanting. Better when it's flavorful.
It tastes good when it tastes good.
Shit tastes good when it tastes good. Yeah, so we're still waiting for this to smoke up.
Do a dance.
Ooh, oh, we could use this time to drink alcohol.
Yeah, that's what you need, bro.
We are above the legal age of 21. Now that our pan is smoking, we can go ahead and get to cooking. All right, so you don't want to take your burger that has already been seasoned. You're going to want to gently place it into the pan. Give it a nice little squish in there. Yeah, so we're gonna wait about around 2 minutes-ish. Really, this part is about kind of preference because I know some people like to eat burgers / steak a little bit more on the raw side. I like mine to be about medium well, I believe that's the word for it. Just a little bit of pink in there, not too much. You don't feel like you're eating raw meat, but not really that bad of a thing either, so. Nice under your burger. Give a nice flip, and then you want to add your cheese. Nice slice of cheese, and you want to cover it. This is essentially going to help your cheese melt, because Swiss cheese is actually harder to melt. I knew that for a long time, and I did not just learn that today. So take a moment to smoke.
Yeah.
Can we even put that in the video? There's a letter in here. We're gonna sit here and watch this burger until it's done. We have nowhere to put our burger. We need to get a plate. We're gonna go ahead and throw the nice, juicy, hot burger right back onto the parchment paper. Kind of sounds like popcorn in there.
Oh, turn it off.
Oh no.
We're too hot to be doing that.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, we'll cover it back up. God damn, don't let it shoot everywhere. Now we have our burger nice and done. All right, so now we're gonna work on our, turn this down just a little bit. Right now we are working on our mushroom sauce. Too much. Hot, too hot. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh my God, that burned instantly. And a little bit of, it's not up. Okay, and then a little bit of that. Nice creamy sauce here. And this was where we will toss our cut mushrooms into. And go ahead and slide those in there. Mmm, smell that? Smell that? That's what real cooking smells like. Okay.
Box brownie shit.
Oof. Look at those mushrooms. Okay, and then we have these onions, a little bit of onions, a little bit of mushroom, all mixed into our sauce. You want to make sure that you're getting that sauce all over this. And we're gonna let this rest for a little bit. Okay, I am thinking about one issue that I'm going to solve immediately. I was planning on putting the buns in after this, but I realized that I can't put these on out of this until after I do my buns because I had to present burger with that. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the buns here. Now while we have this cooking, we're gonna go ahead and put our buns in here. Before we put our buns in there, we'll let this heat up a little bit. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit just to really heat up that, or start, fuck, you know what I'm talking about. actually do this a little bit different than I feel like you would typically see. I'm going to go ahead and drop the bun onto the butter to give it a nice little buttery touch to it. A little bit more, we'll do that. I'll give this a nice little stir while I wait. This is looking about done. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down just a little bit. So you got it looks really good. So we're gonna go ahead and drop these in. Drop that in. Getting sliding around a little bit, but that's okay. This will kind of give you a butter more towards the middle. As it melts, we will slide it around a little bit. So make sure it really gets that buttery thing. And we're really just trying to toast the buns. Well as with these, this is almost done. We're looking at literally within the next minute. It's gonna be done. We're going to, okay. So the butter is actually melting very well. So we are a little bit on a crunch of time, but that's where you really excel as a chef, is whether or not you can succeed within these moments. That kind of dedication and that kind of moment doesn't come from a box or a list of ingredients and instructions that walk you through it like it's a fucking daycare. Well, these buns are starting to actually start getting a nice burn to it, so that's good. Burger, still looking great. Getting a little bit cold, but that's okay because we're throwing warm stuff on top of it. Boom. Okay, so this is a nice golden. This is exactly what you want. So we're gonna put our bottom one down. We're gonna slide our burger onto the top there. Then we're gonna take off this top bun. And no, we're actually not going to put it on yet. We're gonna add a little bit of mayo. Shout out to my mayo lovers. Slide some mayo right on top there. Now that is ready. Now we will go ahead and take a little bit of these mushrooms. Oh, these aren't coming off very well, but that's okay. All right, so now you're going to go ahead and slide that onto there. And there you have it, a perfect burger. This is the perfect burger. Argue the wall. Like open it up a little bit. What a beautiful burger. Now that we have finished our burger, where this is the most important part, we have to taste test our burger. Look at that. This is actually a phenomenal burger. Caleb, I'll let Caleb come taste this. And just take a nice little bite here.
Bro, I don't even like mushrooms. That's amazing. What the fuck?
So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 9 out of 10 for me. Okay, if my girlfriend's awake, I'm gonna have her try this. She's not awake. Well, I guess I'll just kill. So what will it be, disciple? Are you gonna admit your defeat after I made this beautiful, delicious burger? Or are you gonna respond, beast choker? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm drunk. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Problem. I'm drunk. God damn it, there's a cat. Somebody thinks that they're allowed to piss in my Cheerios. And it's not me. Okay, I'm sorry. Holy God. Not even a little bit. People think that they can shit you like a real man would on Kitchen Warfare. I'll see you in the next one.
I give you a word for word perfect.
On the next episode. Kitchen dude, what the f? Run it back, just end it in beast choker.